1893 Morgan dollar. The date on an 1898 specimen is altered to replicate a more valuable coin. The Morgan dollar debuted in 1878 as a consequence of the Bland-Allison Act, which required the U.S. Treasury to purchase between 2 million and 4 million ounces of silver each month to be struck into dollars. This was a major victory for advocates of silver coinage, who just 5 years earlier witnessed the discontinuation of the silver dollar and what essentially amounted to the demonetization of the precious metal in the United States. The Bland-Allison Act was replaced in 1890 by the Sherman Silver Purchase Act, which increased the required Treasury purchases to 4.5 million ounces of silver per month. 3 years later, however, a serious economic depression struck the country. Congress, at the behest of President Grover Cleveland, repealed the Sherman Silver Purchase Act in an effort to ensure the stability of the nation's gold supply. Following the Act's repeal, the number of Morgan dollars struck in 1893 was dramatically less than in prior years. The lowest mintage was recorded by San Francisco Mint, which struck a mere 100,000 silver dollars, a record low for the series. As such, 1893 specimens are quite rare relative to other Morgan dollars, and collectors must pay a significant amount to acquire examples. Not surprisingly, forgers have long targeted the 1893 Morgan dollar, striking counterfeits and modifying genuine specimens by altering dates and occasionally adding mint marks. Thankfully, numismatists have studied the 1893 dollar extensively, and it is now known that the mintage of 100,000 coins was accomplished using only one obverse die and two reverse dies. These dies are characterized by specific diagnostics, which are extremely useful for authentication. For example, the genuine obverse die features two small groups in the lower left serif of the R in Liberty and a groove through the T. In addition, several prominent raised lines appear in Liberty's hair, and the upright portion of the 1 in the date is centered directly above identical. Authentication of heavily worn specimens can be more challenging because all these diagnostics might not be visible. The counterfeit shown here appears to be heavily circulated, and the standard die markers are not visible. More important, the 1 is not directly above identical. Looking at a few digits to the right reveals the answer. The 3 is misshapen, with a bulbous lower half that is mismatched to the thinner top half. The line in the center of the 3 is unusually sharp, especially for such a low-grade example. A comparison of this coin to an authentic 1893 confirms that the 3 is really an altered 8. Diagnostics for most United States rarities have been extensively documented by researchers in the numismatists, the ANA's counterfeit detection reprints, and online. This information is invaluable to authenticators, collectors, and dealers. Many numismatists work directly to catalog diagnostics of rare world coins.